Alright, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to System Control. We're doing the DLC now. Heading to the Foundation. Which should be... Actually, I think we're about to get more of those. But it should be pretty interesting. So now that we kind of have this... Where's the closest one here? Now that we have this whole reference of the life tree potentially being like what the foundation is, we're about to get I believe, from what I remember, this is going to be the controls perspective of, I guess, discovering the life tree for the first time and how it works and the oldest house, if I recall correctly, and it's a lot of it centers around Marshall. I think. It also has one of the coolest moments, I think, in Control in general, maybe. Debatably, I guess. I have to say debatably. Because I can see why the ashtray maze would be more interesting than, I believe it's a film camera in this. If you know, you know. Wait, why? Wait, what the fuck? That's a pre-recording of Tomasi. You've already read that. Listen to it. Here we go.
Even if it was a dream, I feel Darling reached out to me through the hotline. I have a feeling he and Trench won't be the only callers from the beyond.
What's that sound? Oh, wait, hold on. Let's do this first. Director, situation crisis. Uh-oh, in Foundation. We demand your attention, Moxie. Oldest house is in danger. We open the door, tree and maintenance. Oh shit, wait, that is a thing. Hurry, post haste.
Problem in the
Oh,
Foundation.
Jesus Christ, where'd you come from?
That was Auti's vacation spot. We need to check this out.
You follow me all the way into the hotline chamber, you maniac? No, I was just having the realization earlier of like, why can't I ever see the light pyramid when you're in the astral plane? It's because it's you. You're the light pyramid in the astral plane. You and your friends caused me trouble at the hotline chamber, dude. I'll kill myself to kill you. I'll do some Kid Buu shit. Oh, am I dying? Oh god. Direct yourself. You have to direct yourself. Oh wait. that Ati? What are you doing here, Ati? Whose desk is this? Sebastian Schultz? Is this Ati's desk? Does anyone else have a name tag? Like if a... Who's Sebastian Schultz? Usually Ati's thing is around something vaguely important. Oh, look at the cat. Excuse me? These persistent motherfuckers. They'll follow me through 17 hallways just to shoot me. Oh god. There it is. Alright, so we gotta go to the foundation. Actually, I'm gonna go to central executive first. I might use the synchronicity suit. Or maybe I actually will use the director suit. Because I didn't realize I was going to be secretly discovering stuff. Or asynchronous suit. I mean, I can't. I use it too many times. Let's use the director one. Let's fit the theming. Here, what's that pin on her? Oh shit, doesn't work.
We gotta be methodical. Clean out every last hiss with one thorough sweep, room by room. But
Oh, it's just a control symbol.
building shift and even one get behind our line. Fuck, this place is a pain in the ass sometimes.
Wait, actually, does the gold suit give me the hair comb thing? I don't think so. That makes sense. I feel like it's supposed to be a revelation that I never understood before, and that's probably why they forced you into the suit.
Sorry, ma'am. I took them. Darling asked for any visual materials to be stowed for future instructional videos. He asked for anything that looks particularly good in a backdrop.
Inform all research staff that any instructional videos are postponed indefinitely. And don't ever touch my work again.
We got another note, and Emily has stuff for us. Variants and alterations. Confidential. His corruption manifests in vastly different ways. Some hosts remain largely unchanged, while others are barely recognizable as human. What determines this level of alteration? Is it the duration of corruption? It could simply be an evolutionary process, each entity representing a stage of growth in an undiscovered linear progression leading towards what? Additionally, his entities possess various paranatural abilities. How have they achieved this? Do they gain them from corrupting objects of power? Have they corrupted a single highly talented para-utilitarian and divided their access to paranatural abilities across a network of his corrupted hosts? As a scientist, I am hindered by the sheer number of questions. It's difficult to identify where one should begin. What is the most pertinent question? How do we kill it? That seems like a good start. I guess it's true. I guess in terms of Alan Wake, if it is some kind of variation of darkness, it's been light, or a counter resonance. Or what's this about?
Jesse, good to see you. We've got Dylan situated in his containment cell like you asked. I've got medical staff running tests as we speak, and I'd be happy to walk you through the details later. Other than that, what's next?
With the slide projector turned off, the hiss are shut out, but we're stuck with the ones already here. We can't lift the lockdown until they're all eradicated. If any hiss ever got out, that would be the end of everything.
Well, eliminating them all will take time. Look, I'll do what I can on my end, but my research is progressing slower than I'd like.
I think I can help with that. I am making you the head of research, effective immediately. I want you to use everything the Bureau has, every resource, every confidential scrap of data, and find a way to keep the hiss out for good.
That's... really? I mean, yes, I can certainly... yes! Yes, I accept.
You'll do great. Besides, I didn't really have anyone else lined up.
I'm honored, Jesse, really. Thank you.
Good job, Emily. You done good. God, that lighting transition always gets me. All right, what? You have more important stuff?
Do you remember Mr. Tomasi, the head of communications?
I do.
The hiss he was changed into showed up in containment, near the turntable.
I'll take care of it. That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the hiss babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different hiss-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I could categorize the data.
And she's already off on her own thing.
Oh, well, you did make her head of research. Oh, we have more stuff. Okay, wait. Lore.
How do you feel about me taking over as director?
You act like it just happened. You've been director since we first met, remember? I'm still thrilled. Nothing's changed. Not for me. But the Bureau has changed. Trench and Darling are gone. Their knowledge, anything not written down, disappeared with them. They knew the Bureau better than anyone.
They're the Bureau's past, Emily. We won't operate like they did. We'll learn from their mistakes. We'll be better than they ever were. We won't ever be like them.
Well, let's hope so. Alright, Dylan's condition. I was like, how are we going to ask Darlin's fate and about his condition if we don't even know what his fate is?
When the hiss got into my head, I saw some weird things. I think Darling even spoke to me. Does that make any sense to you?
Yes.
Empirically, no, but phantom voices as well as hallucinatory states are not uncommon here. And considering the forces that Dr. Darling was working with, he could have been transferred to a different plane of consciousness, physically or otherwise.
And that doesn't upset you?
Oh, very. And the fact that he hid those forces from me, it's infuriating. But Darling's dream was always to look beyond our reality. This time he may have taken a step too far, but as long as his consciousness can perceive his surroundings, I'm sure he's loving it.
Maybe Darling was just trying to protect you from the darker side of his work.
Fuck that. I'm not a child. Like, don't just assume I'm going to consider something morally repugnant.
Which it all was.
Which it all was, of course.
Incredible. Alright. How's Dylan?
How is Dylan?
The same. I can't detect any his activity, but his physiology has certainly been altered by it. And I can't tell if his brain activity is genuine or simply the aftermath of the hiss, like spasms. Dylan could wake up tomorrow for all I know. I really can't say.
Then I just have to wait for him. That's fair. He waited a long time for me.
Well, he's gonna grow some hair.
Don't worry. We'll be monitoring him round the clock. If he wakes up, we'll be ready. I don't mean that in a hostile way, just... well, you know.
I hear you. My brother isn't exactly popular around here. I hope one day he'll have the chance to change that.
Wait, HRA failure?
So, there was a moment after Hedron died that I couldn't feel my powers. The hiss got into my head. Just for a moment.
So that explains the HRA outage. Before we knew what was happening, the Hiss had us. They were in my head. I saw terrible things.
Oh, that's why they were all there, actually.
I mean, I was about to go under forever when the Hiss was pushed back. The HRAs had come back on. Dylan vanished afterwards, and we fought off the Hiss that came after him. So if Hedron's death knocked out the HRAs, that means there must be a new local source for them to relay, which I'm guessing must be
Jesse.
Me.
you. Hedron is dead, assuming that word even applies to a resonant-based life form.
Okay, so it was
But
alive.
whatever it awakened in you, the power you call Polaris, is still active. Or at least, that's what my instruments are telling me.
I don't think we're ever gonna understand all of this. And I'm okay with that. I'm just glad you're here with me.
No. I think I get it.
That's
Hedron
good to know.
was a thing.
Thanks, Emily.
The big amplifier on the door was largely trying to keep the oldest house in check, but it was failing anyways because the Hiss were still out there. Because I guess Dylan was his own amplifier. And then when Hedron quote dies, I guess it does die in that moment because the Hiss overpower it and Dylan overpowers it. I guess then because it was just trapped in the fucking cube thing. And so then that explains why. So that really could have been everybody's subconscious, including well, Ati was probably just chilling because he probably is like some godly figure. That's why he's just like whatever. I was just gonna mop the floor. I'm chilling. I'm doing my own thing. Whereas I think the other characters that could have actually been their subconsciouses if they were being attacked by the Hiss. Then okay, that makes a lot more sense than now, even more so in that. Because I was like, well, none of them have been corrupted by the Hiss, but now I know they technically were for a little. Alright. I don't know what the fuck Emily's gonna know about the board, but let's see what this is gonna be about.
I found Dylan attacking the astral plane and the board. What was he hoping to accomplish?
Huh. Since they arrived, Hiss have been corrupting objects of power, which have an inherent link to the astral plane. Maybe their goal was to access the astral plane and the board itself.
That still doesn't tell us why.
His motives are a difficult thing to work out, but I have been digging through confidential files and noticed a strange gap in knowledge regarding the board. Looks like any data on them has either been deleted or was never gathered in the first place.
Then maybe it's time someone looked into that.
Maybe it is.
Alright, let's get out of here. So then I think
Well, I've got a
I
bureau
wonder
to
if
run.
that's more of like
See you
if the
soon.
darkness slash Hiss
Yes, ma'am, Director Faden.
are both forces that are
Please,
like
Emily. Not even as a joke.
Where are the files on parasitic entities I asked for?
I found a couple of relevant files in Dr. Darling's office. I'd have to dig through the archives for the rest, but I'm not going to leave Capcom. Not with the altered items loose.
Then go see if any Ranger squads are available for a file retrieval mission.
shit. I lost my train of thought because then they started yapping. What
I've
was
looked through the docs we found in Dimensional Research. That slide projector is extremely powerful. You were right to shut it down.
Yeah, wait, hold on. What did you
I
say about
found
the board?
Dylan attacking the astral plane and
Oh,
Was he
right.
Maybe, but looks like. See,
What do you-
Tagging the astral train and the board. Like, I wonder if it's like they're on some like Dragon Age shit where they're like, and then they became either corrupted or well, I guess in Dragon Age they don't. Do they corrupt the gods? I guess they do.
Director, Northmore? Didn't list any dated death. You know anything about that?
Could be an error. The record staff process a lot of data. Maybe it just slipped through.
Yeah, maybe.
No, he's the fucking NSC. That's why he's not dead, because he's alive as the NSC, and I still don't understand how that works. What's this? Television proposal. Oh, this is a really early one. Alright, based on the success of America Overnight, we'd like to propose the creation of a television series that presents superstition and skeptical thought as entertainment. In order to popularize these concepts among the civilian population and create less resistance to redirecting information regarding public paranatural events. You can also use a solid media outlet to test paranatural concepts on civilian audiences, seeing how they react to certain facts presented as fiction, in the event that the Bureau ever decides to make certain realities public knowledge. There are various show licenses that could purchase and reboot rather than starting from scratch. One particular property that seems promising, especially considering its content and tone, are precisely what we're looking for. It's called Night Springs and has been off the air for a few years now. Yeah, and I think that's where I was like, that's how I get the
episode. Visitors from the Red Zone.
Okay, let's go to this containment thing. So they just open it then? That is very funny though that Arish is like, hey, where's Northmore? He's asking the right questions. You're technically standing right next to him or something. Although, if he's a para-utilitarian and Jesse and Dylan are allegedly, like, far stronger than him, what would happen if they put Jesse... Well, I guess, was that what they were trying to do to, ultimately to Dylan? I want to say no, because otherwise the whole prime candidate program for the directors, I thought, was not Northmore, Trench's plan. Alright, here we go. As the guy who fucked off at the beginning of the game for a while. I'm the new director. I need to put you down, Tomasi. There's a new head of communications. It ain't you. Oh, that was accidentally perfect. The amount of times you get lucky with that. Oh. Is that? Oh, it's one of you. Nope, no shield for you. Oh, the wolf! Oh, we're in trouble. Oh, we're in trouble. Too elevated. Ow. Please, please, please. All right, help me out. Help me out. Shield. Oh, thank God.
There. I guess the Bureau should start looking for a new head of communications.
Thank the board. Sterling summary. What is this even? Okay. AWE 46. So this is a far later one. Yeah, 2016. A paranatural object appeared in a field outside of town of Sterling, Colorado, near a billboard advertising blank. No civilians were injured, though a family dog has been reported missing since the event. Local authorities arrived on the scene and began issuing orders over a monitored line of communications using several watchwords flagged by the Bureau, including blank. Who knows? Bureau agents from the regional office were dispatched and arrived 2 hours after the local police. The situation was contained and analysis began. Bureau research staff arrived the next day and examined the object. After some days of evaluation, the object was lifted into an enclosed truck and built in black rock panels and relocated in the Bureau headquarters via subway transit system leading to the oldest house. Oh, that's the airplane. This is about the airplane. Or is it just big rock? That kind of looks like Hedron. Maybe it's both. Well, I mean, I just kicked it over, but there were like little dishes pointed at it. What's this?
You're listening to America Overnight, now in our 29th year, lifting the veil between fiction and reality. Thank you for staying up with us. I've been getting a lot of calls about this meteor in Sterling, Colorado. There were reports of a large spherical container that crash landed in a field outside town. Some government people reportedly took it away. Now, we happen to broadcast from Colorado, and Sterling isn't far. I drove down myself to check it out with members of the America Overnight team. I don't need to tell you, it wasn't long before we found pieces of metal debris scattered in a field. Listeners, this is yet another instance of an unidentified flying object, or UFO, entering our airspace and crashing. That the government took away the evidence under cover of darkness only compounds the fact that these are more than likely visitors from beyond our planet, or dare I say, solar system. Head on over to our website to see pictures of the spacecraft pieces we uncovered. And while you're doing that, our sponsors would like your ear. America Overnight will be right back.
Okay, so you think it's a spaceship, but it really is actually probably just this rock. Alright, local witnesses report a bright flash in a field at approximately whenever. No noise accompanied the light. Authorities had assumed the object fell from the sky, but our examination found the object actually manifested there, vaporizing the soil around it in an intense spherical something pattern maybe, which possibly explains the light seen from the town. The object is a hollow sphere made of stone-like material. Structural analysis of the material does not match anything on record, probably. The sphere has a broken portion as if something fell off from the object. The object has been inactive since arriving at the Bureau. The Communications Department officially stated to the press that the object was a small meteor, while also using the America Overnight program to like maybe test the waters or something. Note, this AWE will be studied in the containment sector until the spherical object is deemed safe to be transferred to the investigation sector. And this is just the episode. Well, now we're off to the Foundation. For real. think that actually clears up. I mean, I definitely don't have everything, but I think I've unlocked all the areas in the main map. Okay, where do you want me to go? Find the, oh right, to the actual foundation. Which is in maintenance. Where's maintenance? I did think it was wild because I was like, wow, they just showed the foundation area early, but you do have to go through the...
Quiet. Trans-dimensional. This place really suits Ahti. So that etching is the door. Okay, let's try opening it.
Yeah, so we actually get to go through it. Is there a fun animation, or do we just teleport? Yeah, we just teleport.
No time for sightseeing. The board said this was an emergency.
We can have do a little bit of sightseeing. And God damn it, Jesse, get a flashlight. Oh, that'll do.
Looks like no one's been down here in a while.
Or rather, the board give me a flashlight. What are you doing? Oh, I forgot about this. There's like a whole thing here.
Those crystals are kind of pretty. Emily would be having a field day down here.
I mean, we can tell her.
My life's been a strange one. Certainly stranger than I'd like. But this place, it's something else. The floors crawl, the walls slither. It's a shifting pit. On the street, it's just another drab building standing there for anyone to see. But no one does. How do we miss it? Northmore. Acting director in Northmore now is on a train from Washington. He'll expect answers, which is why I'm making these tapes. They're evidence that I'm at least trying to understand. Father searched his entire life for something like this, and we find it 1 week after he's buried. He always hated irony. Of course, Father, the great director, Ash, would have been the first man in. And look at me, his bookworm son, the supposed head of research who can't stop his legs from shaking long enough to step over the threshold.
Okay, so wait, this is Northmore's son? What is it called? Log Ash tapes. Okay. So I guess this is Ash Northmore, but not the director Northmore? I guess they've never... Oh, fuck, I don't know if they've ever said his first name now. I know there's gonna be multiple Northmores.
Bottom of the oldest house. Stop the hiss.
Marshall? How was she on the hotline? Unless she's dead. Jesus. She seemed like the kind of woman who could survive anything.
Alright, what does he actually have to say?
I only heard of the Foundation when I became head of operations. The very bottom of the oldest house. Director access only. Just the name alone is classified. Zachariah gave me a tour the day I was promoted. Said I should see it for myself, to understand. After that, I snuck down on my own from time to time to keep tabs on the place, and on them. But nothing ever changed down there. Not even the walls. It's solid, permanent, different from the rest of the house. Of course, they were always watching me. I never stayed long. I'm not stupid. stop the Hiss from finding this place. I'm the only one who can.
So she went down here herself to try to stop the Hiss from getting down here? Well, a little late for that. What the hell are these? Oh, they're just hiding out like a bat. I'll kill you and then I'll use your friend's body to kill you. Oh, there's actually like a proper map. Okay, no, I don't think we can go down there yet. If we even can. So bright as fuck. I was just thinking too, as I was having the realization earlier of like the life tree multi-realms, although I think when I was looking up it said there's 9 realms. I think the motel only has 6 doors. So if that were the case, there's a couple more doors to add. Hold on, let me make sure I'm far away before I shoot this. What? Oh, I need, okay. Alright, I guess we just continue on. We have here cave painting. Cave painting. At first I thought the cave paintings in the Foundation chronicled ancient humans' encounters with natural occurrences like weather, but it soon became clear they depicted events far outside the average human experience. Also, it seems I was wrong to assume the images are ancient. Radiocarbon dating suggests something impossible. Now, I've been down here longer than the painting. It's absurd, though. The style and medium clearly indicate a Paleolithic origin. I was ready to conclude that an ancient community of humans lived in or around the oldest house. Now with this information, I don't know what to think. Is one of our agents drawing these, or is there someone down here with us? This place has a habit of skewing my results, so perhaps the data is corrupted, or perhaps some paintings were created at different times. The art does not seem to chronicle not only the past but also the present, and possibly even the future. I see in them echoes of the board, some linear architecture, even what could be interpreted as a director. Are these paintings telling a story that's still being written? If so, who's writing it? Okay, here we go. We got some actual names here. So, Theodore Ashe, head of research, and then director Broderick Northmore is the director one. Okay. Broderick, director, Ashe, head of research. Oh, but this is potentially even more horrifying, because what if the NSC... There's 2 potential horrifying things. There could be... I guess both Northmores could be in the NSC, because there's 2 versions, right? There's NSC 1 and 2.0. And it is implied that... Oh shit, what's happening? And Arish was just implying... Oh god. Oh, I'm gonna die. Arish was just implying that the director one is the one that hasn't been found. Get those fucking riches at me! Ow.
Pickaxes now.
Is sharpened. This sharpened agents display the pair-utilitarian ability to rapidly move short distances. This ability is unique in the fact that it is not associated with any known object of power. However, we should not discount the possibility that this ability is an object variation. For example, abrupt physical relocation APR could potentially be the variant of the jukebox effect. Other explanations of the His Sharpen's abilities currently include momentary time manipulation, brief increase in speed, inhibiting the witness's sense of sight. Do not accept the His Sharpen's ability is not connected to a known object of power, then the Hiss are either manifesting unique paranatural abilities or there are objects in the house that we aren't aware of. Either way, the Hiss are continuing to develop new strains of corruption that is cause for concern. Facts. So yeah, they could have put both Northmoors in these coolant pump things or whatever, which is extra fucked up. It'd be extra. First of all, it's fucked up if he if the director put his own son in one. Then extra, then like I guess it's just kind of hubris at that point that he gets put in one as well. Well, as far as I can confirm, there's only the one at the moment. Well, there's a two, but I just don't know if, like, I guess I don't know for sure that Ash was put one, but I know Broderick was. Or is very likely to have. Foundation accident. Mr. Wilder, I have some bad news. You remember Robert Ricardo? Or that Robert Ricardo fellow we brought in as a special consultant to map the lower caves? Well, today he found a chamber with weird eyes covering every inch of the walls, and a strange black pillar in the center. Kinda looks like the one at the crossroads, but smaller. We had a Bureau member shadowing him, but whatever happened in there did a number on our guest. The docs are taking a look, but it's pretty clear Mr. Adventure's exploring days are over. I know that we're careful to limit this guy's exposure to the non-ordinary. Drugging him and carrying him through the upper floor was a real hoot, by the way. But we really need to reevaluate our policies on external contractors. Honestly, we'd be better off forming a special division trained in repelling and orienteering than subjecting more outsiders to the shit we deal with. They almost always end up dead or loony. Marcus. So from Marcus Talbot to H. Wilder. No names. Although I guess these would be like really old documents, potentially. Or future. I guess it could be anything, as that first document said, right? It could be past, present, future. As if I didn't have enough trouble with the dates on the documents. Now they're like, if you want, what the fuck?
The astral plane is cutting into our dimension. What if this happens in the upper floors? It'll destroy the Bureau.
Is this not part of the Foundation? Cave blade. Oh, this sucks. This is not how I want to be approaching this location. Unless he can die right here. Okay, that's fine. Now we're good. Wait, what the hell? But like, Oh god, I'm dead. Fuck. I just realized when you die, it plays like the hiss corruption animation. Like you failed. Jesse is now corrupted. Goodbye. Okay, into the cave, bleed. Please don't make me fight the sharpened again. This really doesn't look like anything else in the house. Also, is that not also the astral plane in the normal part? Jesse only made a comment when we got to the bleeding. Or I guess this could be the heart of the house. Maybe it's being stretched out and disconnected. Maybe that's the issue. Yeah, it says this is a cave bleed. And it's separated, so... Maybe. Also, this is black rock. I just realized. That should be, that's normally like a good thing, is it not? Isn't the black rock like the schools of the gods? And this is supposed to be like the home, allegedly? Well, I guess Century, not necessarily the home, but... Oh no, I got blasted over. I'm staying over here, guys. Turn around and look. Oh, it's just like a portal. Because even like the rocks are bleeding or something.
I wish I'd brought Emily with me. I could really use my head of research right about now.
Crossroads. Did the Bureau put the black rock here?
Marshall? Marshall! You're alive! Wait! It's Jesse! The director!
Maybe she can use the hotline because we're going in and out of the astral plane. Or whatever this is.
Whoa. This place is huge. Marshall? Can you hear me? She was on the hotline, so that person couldn't have been Marshall, right? One problem at a time. Let's see what's going on with that pillar first.
The nail. That's a big chunk of black rock. Surrounded by more black rock. But it being a nail and assumingly the big tree. Well, I don't know how a nail goes into a tree like this, but a living tree type situation was this.
It's been 5 days since we first entered the building. Traversing the interior is dangerous due to the shifting, but we did manage to find a lower cavern that seems structurally predictable, which is a scientific way of saying its walls won't crush us in our sleep. Northmore even made a discovery. A pistol placed on a stone pedestal in front of that strange ebony pillar. Seems like something out of a storybook, except the heroes usually find swords, not handguns. But it is the perfect lure for someone like him. Hours after finding this weapon, Northmore cornered me to spout some nonsense about how the board had made him the director. He ranted about the title being meaningless before now, calling Father and all other previous directors shams, frauds, and worse. I think this place is worse for Northmore than it is for me. Strangest thing? There was no pedestal in front of that pillar a day ago. This building has swallowed a dozen of my men, and now it's handing out presents? Is it playing some sort of game? If it is, we're most certainly losing. Hell, we don't even know the rules.
Yeah, holy shit. Okay, I think this is alluding towards the board's more nefarious intentions, although they are supposed to allegedly be the gods. Alright, wait, what? Astral copy? Summary. With the astral plane now physically accessible, a torrent of new information has been collected on the entities known as astral copies. Oh, like that. Okay, like the actual things that the board was testing us with before. The copies' bodies are composed of a dense stone-like material that is both resilient under controlled circumstances and brittle when struck with significant force. Whether the astral copies possess individual consciousness or are directed by a higher intelligence such as the board remains unknown. However, their shared aggression seems to indicate a unified goal. Director Faden's encounters with these entities when binding objects and power in the astral plane indicate that they serve as live targets for potential para-utilitarians to practice on. Some have been equipped with Bureau weaponry, though it seems unlikely they are armed by our personnel. It is important to note they are immune to Hiss corruption. Wait, just a material? Just that? Okay. Alright, let's check out this nail. Nailed door monolith is hurt. Touch, revere it to enter. Repair the nail to link prevent astral consumption collision. This is the director's duty / plot. Authorized for a new single tool upgrade. Use it to save the Foundation, us, the Bureau. Left, self, or right weapon, only one is permitted. Which will you choose to become?
So I can only choose one? I thought I was done with these tests.
I think you get both anyways, and I think last time I started with the creation one, so let's do the destruction one this time. Free weapon will fracture undo. Plus, grants us shape manipulate. Oh my god, destruction! We are just an upgrading the service weapon / gift. Yeah, this is gonna be mineral roots. Barnacles grow across the Foundation. Use new ammo casing to demolish weed whack. First director to receive earned this. You should feel honored / handled. We got okay. What do you mean handled? You handle me, you puppeteers that Faden seem to enjoy. loose in the 4 locks key MacGuffins. Located in the fridge nowhere of astral plane. Astral bleeding collision has spread / lost item. Do this and nail will be repaired glued. Crisis averted. P.S. Bonus round. Hits are present in the foundation. Trespassing snooping is forbidden. By the hiss? I didn't mean to. Shit. Just because the blast radius is insane. Hey, you should. Nah, you gotta run closer. How do you get them on the thing? How about you walk on the platform? Because I can't kill you. What if can I just run past them? They're not being very cooperative. Perfect.
Okay, let's review. This broken pillar is called the Nail. It was broken by something, and now the astral plane is bleeding into the foundation, which will destroy the oldest house, the Bureau, and everyone inside. I need to find 4 locks, or keys, or whatever, to stop that from happening. But I'm the director. I've handled worse. This should be simple.
Have we?
Ish. You with me?
I don't know if the hiss is harder or easier than the astral plane merging. Alright, what's rituals? Locks, keys, keep, socket, us here, trapped, hooked, hidden, fed. They are old, young, extra life. With the director's help, situation information is subject to change. Did they have rituals? It wants me to turn around, hold up. Ley lines. For all my research into the oldest house's ley lines, I still don't understand why they converge here, at the base of this pillar. This is from Theodore Ashe. I suppose the simplest reason is that they have to converge somewhere, Occam's razor and all that. But that seems wrong. The esoteric world abhors coincidence. So what is the true relationship between this pillar and the ley lines? Does it act as a magnet, attracting them, polar north? Or is the pillar a product of their focused energies? A sprout nourished by the constant flow of the oldest house's power? Oh, maybe. Perhaps classifying that power would provide some insight. However, we are currently have no means of measuring or quantifying it. Given time, it may become impossible to collect and even harness this energy. Not harass it. I'm here to harass your energy. On that note, Northmore... Wait. Hold on. Perhaps classifying that power would provide some insight. However, we currently have no means of measuring or quantifying it. Given time, it may become possible to collect or even harness this energy. Yeah, maybe in the NSC. Okay, on that note, Northmore is bringing the much-lauded Dr. Gustav Wagner from headquarters in DC to aid my research. Suppose this is his way of saying he doesn't trust me to work unsupervised. Let's hope Dr. Wagner is as smart as his dearly departed Führer once believed him to be. Okay, so there's a possible. Oh god, there's another note. Okay. The ley lines. So part of why the oldest house could be shifting is because since the fucking 60s or whatever, this nail may not have been aligned, or maybe it's been unaligned by the ley lines, and that's why it shifts. Well, no, because it was shifting when they got here. I guess I don't know if the nail was fractured. Alright, foundation pillar. Let's see what it says. The pillar found in the cross mode is best described as an onyx spike that protrudes from the cave floor like an imposing stalagmite. Despite its aggressive silhouette, the structure has an undeniable allure. Freud would have certainly had something to say about the pillar's overly erect nature, but I'm more drawn to Whitmore's essay on dynamic layers, structures within structures. A fractal mirror in every being. Given its significant location, I believe the pillar is either at the very heart of the oldest house or an intrusion within that heart. It feels like an intrusion, personally. Or perhaps it's like a husk of a seed. From the oldest house sprouted, Trottier wrote that the great architecture isn't built, it grows. Then why does the pillar look so different from the rest of this place's concrete walls and rocky caverns? It's easier to see it as an anomaly, a buried artifact, or a foreign body, a demonic phallus. I wonder if this pillar is any more welcome here than we are. Yeah. I mean, when they reference Blackrock, and I know I'm saying it's like, oh, it's a substance of the gods, but when they reference it, both the board and Darling, talk about it being the neighbor of the beast. I gotta remember. Like it's a dark force. Board.
That damn gun. Not sure she's ready.
I'm here, aren't I? I saved the Bureau once, and I'll do it again.
Jesse, I'm telling you, this one's different.
I've served under 2 directors. 3 now, I suppose. Trench and I worked our way up together. We made it through the tough cases, the bad days, the casualties. He was the epitome of a good agent. Smart, decisive, selfless. And he picked up that damn gun. Becoming director is a formal process overseen by the board. Lots of ritual and mystery. After that, key staff provide detailed briefs on all classified matters, past and present. But with Faden, well, there's no protocol for field promotion. The girl's smart, has a good head on her shoulders. I'm trusting her to handle the hiss upstairs, while I hold them off here. All this shit with the nail, the board, I'm not sure she's ready. Besides, I work better alone.
Yeah, they call it the nail. Just, well, I don't know. I guess you could think of that as something holding it together, but the way the whole cave is structured feels like it's bleeding. With like these goopy red stalactites and... Oh, fuck!
In the astral plane? Oh, this bleed is just getting worse and worse.
What's this? Oh. Sick. I didn't fall down the hole. That wasn't me. Now we're going back. Shifting fragment. Astral collision. Unmapped. Do you think I hit that from all the way over here? Oh my god! Sick.
That's the cave sand. Looks like the astral bleed goes both ways.
Oh, it's called sand here. So is this the same sand from Dimension? Well, no, that's from the hand projector. Where everything? Dear science, it's a person in my pet salamander. He has human eyes. Why doesn't anyone else like him? It's like werewolves, but with every animal. Were dogs, were cats, were otters, were butterflies, were everything. There are people inside and they can't get out. They're stuck in the animal body, but it's not all animals. It can be any animal. My parents don't believe me. Maybe this has happened before. I thought you would know. Sincerely, John Lemaine? I'm not sure if I get that reference. Just that there's a bunch of were things. Just don't only think of werewolves. There's allegedly conscious people trapped in animal bodies. I mean, I guess it is more of like an implication of like or people can accidentally transfer subconscious into animals, maybe. For the stay in control universe. We had okay, not a document. Oh man, it is so much easier to have the destruction power first. Although maybe I might be regretting that when I have to go to creation one and then accidentally start blowing up everything I'm creating. Nah, fuck it. We don't need the mod. We're chilling. I mean, yeah, there is the board. The board's in here. Why did they make me go up there? If I need to go over here? Maybe I shouldn't have shot out all the things from the distance. Is that a control point? There's a control point in here? Ooh, and another. I'm actually really excited about these ash files right now. Also, what does Marshall think she's going? She's gonna shoot all the hiss? Like, what if there's altered items or objects of power down here? What?
Reminder: the Bureau does not have windows. If you notice a window, immediately close your eyes and make your way to the nearest safe room. You are permitted to fashion a blindfold from an article of clothing. Any resulting lapse in dress code will be excused. Thank you for your attention.
Oh, no, don't play it. Alright, pick your path. Well, we probably do both. Let's just start with the left. Oh, Jesus, they're beating the shit out of me with their wrenches. No, no, no. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. It's over. It's over. What? What are you? Oh. Ooh, wait, actually, no, hold on. Are there more? Yeah, let's get more health. What? Am I shooting hoops? Goodbye. You two. Well, not what I'm technically meant to do, but honestly, why did it do so much damage from one punch? Fucking One Punch Man over here. How far back? Okay. It's like the end game reset. I'm gonna get to do these encounters again, but just to run all the way back. Never mind! Well, I'm just running past you. Fuck you. Stop throwing wrenches! Dive bombing motherfucker. Did I not? Oh, I see. Dude, I can't believe this is part of the... I guess it's the astral plane merging in, but this is crazy. Is that not... I guess, yeah, does that mean that the board... Because maybe the board isn't related to Joel's house. Like, the life tree and the gods might just be separate. And this is just the gods invading the... Like, trying to take over the life tree? Because I guess Midgard and Asgard would allegedly be separate realms, would they not? Oh. I'm just glad I didn't accidentally launch myself into the abyss. Oh, thank God. I mean, I don't know if I can fast travel this control point, but it's at least here. What? I missed the second one? This is such a long way just to get to the frickin' where are we even going? Wait, is the boat? Wait, are they fighting each other? Oh, they are. Wait, is this the board trying to fight off the hiss? But why do they also then attack me afterwards? It's the Go ahead, try it again. Shit! Don't try it again, don't try it again. Yeah, also that was like a flying non-hiss. I don't know if there's actually two of you or just making a bunch of noise. This is a document. Is that all of them? Alright, whatever. It's definitely not America Overnight Fatality. What? Agent Lisa Keenum. An item resembling a fondue set was set to America Overnight's aka FPC Initiative 72A offsite studio, accompanied by a threatening letter and cremated human remains. Longtime show producer Karen Harris was killed when she blank into the item. Mr. Blank, the program host, was able to contain the item by something it. Action taken, the fondue set was undergoing evaluation at the FBC satellite facility in somewhere. The package was traced back to a P.O. box belonging to the Blessed Pictures production company, the same company as the beloved discovery of the AI-80. According to the post office record, Blessed's P.O. box was opened in 1968 and paid through December 2029. Employees cannot recall anyone ever collecting mail from the P.O. box. Case 13 HQ 612 has been reopened. Attempts to locate the physical address or staff of Blessed Pictures are ongoing. Addendum. It should be noted that during the debriefing, Mr. Harris, I assume, revealed he was in a romantic relationship with Miss Harris. He has since been placed on mandatory leave for absence for violating Bureau guidelines. Oh, what are you doing? You're the one creating problems, stuck behind the wall. Getting me with the drum. Dum, 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 dum. I've never paid attention to those lines in the sand, but I wonder if they mean something. Is that symbols? Some kind of symbol we see anywhere? These 4 lines. don't know. Maybe that's part of the ritual, though. So what? Do we just fly down here? I'm trusting you, game. I have to run up all that nonsense again. We're gonna have some words. Oh no, I think they just like opened the second area. Okay, I see, for the right side. Oh, thank you. Why would the board be attacking us with these astral? Well, I guess it's, or maybe it's the astral. Well, I guess I just keep thinking the astral plane is synonymous with the board. So I'm like, why are these constructs from the astral plane attacking us? Why does the board want the astral plane fixed that? Marshall was right. Jesse's not, and AKA Mia is not ready for whatever. Did I go the wrong way again? Oh, this was a trick. This was a trick to get me down here quicker. I just assumed that this was secretly an extension of this other area. Oh, if we can get Blaster over there to go over that thing, that would be perfect. Oh, dickhead. Listen, you guys, you know you want to go on that thing. Yes! Just save me the trouble. What? Make, unmake. Probably just like destroy or create multiple things. What? No, I don't want that. Where's this go? Oh, I see. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, it looks cool, and I like the lore, but as flying around, that's fine. It's like I guess after running around in a brutalist industrial building for like 40 hours. Oh wait, these are the early rituals. These rocks and these lines in the sand. Yeah, no, I guess I don't mind all this. I mean, I do think that getting the new ability thing is super sick. I like that they added this make, unmake thing. Alright, listen, one of you fuckers is gonna have to show yourself. Yeah, and why are they floating suddenly? Before they were just like dudes with guns. Now suddenly they think they're hiss elevated. Where's this other dingus? Hey! See you. Astral Mimic? Astral Mimics are physically indistinguishable from astral copies, but considerably more dangerous due to the fact that they possess para-utilitarian abilities. The most notable ability witnessed is levitation. It's unknown how this astral entity gained its paranatural abilities. The relevant objects of power are currently bound to Director Faden, which indicates objects are not responsible. However, objects of power are intrinsically linked to the board in the astral plane. A similar link between the boards and mimics could also exist. Or perhaps the board is able to dispense these abilities at their leisure, with no trial in the astral plane required. The prevailing theory, however, is that these entities are simply replicating observed abilities performed by the Hiss, or even the Director herself, thanks to the prolonged exposure to our world caused by the astral bleed. Yeah, what if the astral bleed was here during this Foundation part, and the board is just yet another invader? Like, yeah, they're not the Hiss, but they're neighboring them. Hide from me. Help. Do I still have the chairman? Chairman holding on the fort. Dude, another control point. Dude, how big is this area? We have a whole middle area too? Damn, and what's this white monolith? What the fuck is happening?
Entry day plus 86. There's been a change. Hercules and Mabel. I mean, it numbers 3 and 11 attacked my staff today. 2 fatalities. 3 if you count Mabel. She was always so kind. As a result, we are abandoning the Foundation. Northmore gave the order to transfer our resources to the upper floors. Now that my control points allow us to safely come and go from the New York streets, did I forget to include that fact in my previous logs? I've been so busy using the arrays I made. Control points being established throughout the older house. Excuse me if I don't sound excited. A few months ago, I had been overjoyed to leave the Foundation. Now I realize I've grown fond of it. There's something deep in the stone here, deeper than that watching presence. Something warm. I feel it needing me. I won't go. I'll refuse. Northmore won't be happy, but so be it. I'm starting to see him for what he is. An impotent storm. Father Shane in a cheap suit.
Well, he might have been condemned to a terrible fate anyway, so I don't think you have anything to worry about there. Alright, now what's this about? Oh, that's a... Well, okay, well, that just went over it, but that was a life tree. Ow! Honestly, those guys are way worse than half the other enemies in the game. Yeah, come on over. He's not gonna do it. Oh my god, dude. That messed up that pillar. I should have took him over. Oh, wait. Oh! You join the team. Stop. Who's doing that? No, you're not on the team. Get him. Alright, is that everyone? Wait a minute. Okay, where was that? Shatter. Okay. This.
Another etching. Like the one I used to get in here.
Yeah, but it's a little different. Doesn't have a bunch of arrows, and instead of a plant on top, there's a fucking, like, sword with monolith behind it or something. Well, that may not be a sword, but it's something. What the fuck? The former. Locke's Ancient Reason Albalo.
Is this the lock/key the board told me about?
Oh, the control be going good. We're in the DLC now. For a second, I thought that wasn't gonna work. Well done, seasoned. Only 3 keys tethers remain. Oh, that was the thing. Our nail is rebuilding
Just doing
loosening.
my job.
Is that a good thing, though? Also, the former's jumping in. Saying shit.
First one down. Director Faden's got this covered.
Oh, you've never seen this stuff? Yeah, this is the first DLC. I mean, we're at the start of it, so you haven't, like, missed too much. Like, only about an hour or so. Alright, now we have to go to research site Gamma. Ooh. twofer? I can. Okay, I haven't done this in a while too. Not that I'm using these weapons, but just in case. Not doing anything else with all this. Alright, but we're going to call it for the video there. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Leave a like and subscribe if you did, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.